because he continues to lie to the world about what I said and who I was pointing the finger at.
Like, never even cashed a check still. Have $100 million that I never even cashed before. I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything, and everything is okay.
Nah, I'm you. I'm not you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
In a shocking twist, Floyd Mayweather is allegedly on the run after ESPN analysts link Mayweather to a staggering $42 million financial scandal. According to sources, federal authorities have now issued a warrant for his arrest. StephenASmith, who has previously voiced concerns about Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, stated that this could be just the beginning of an even deeper financial mess. The sports world has been rocked by the revelation, with fans and critics stunned by the potential downfall of the undefeated boxing icon. As the story unfolds, more details are expected to surface. For now, the once untouchable champ finds himself at the center of what could become one of the biggest financial controversies in sports history.
Floyd Mayweather has had for not paying someone money. Check this out.
Yeah. So we're gonna sue Floyd Mayweather.
Yo, what's good with this? What's good with the conversation about this? Last night you were doing one of these. Are we saying that or what?
He hasn't sued him yet.
Oh, got it.
We're still talking.
Got it.
There's still conversations that are happening.
Well, he got sued. You know he got sued.
He's been sued multiple times.
For the same fight. Yo, something's going on, and there's one side that's very clear to see is being You know why he got sued? I watched the video on it. It was a full breakdown. He is the promotional arm of his fights. It's why, in part, he makes so much money, because whereas a normal promotional company will take 30%, he is that. And so oftentimes for his fights, before the tickets can go on sale to the public, or like right as they go on sale, he'll buy a whole wing, a whole section, and then he'll sell them at a higher price, marked up, so he can make,
like all the floor seats. He takes all of them.
All of them, 3, 4, 5x, and it's part of his business.
Floyd Mayweather's legal and financial challenges have frequently made headlines, fueling public speculation and debate. At one point, Mayweather revealed that his legal team had advised him to remain silent on certain matters, assuring him that they were handling the situation behind closed doors. Yet despite their advice, Mayweather showed no signs of stepping away from the lavish lifestyle he's built his brand around. He openly admitted that his appetite for wealth, private jets, sprawling mansions, and all the trappings of luxury remains as strong as ever. Even while navigating legal disputes, Mayweather made it clear that preserving his extravagant image and financial empire is his top priority. This glimpse into his mindset suggests that, even under pressure, Mayweather is determined to maintain his status and material success. His reluctance to publicly address financial controversies, combined with his unrelenting pursuit of riches, reflects a man driven by the desire to remain at the pinnacle of wealth and fame. As legal uncertainties continue to swirl around him, Mayweather remains focused on personal gain and financial dominance. This attitude reveals the high stakes of his career and the complicated cost of living under a microscope, where every move, purchase, and legal battle plays out in public view.
Still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. You know, at one particular time, of course, with this fight, of course, I do want to make a ton of money.
StephenASmith has long been an outspoken admirer of Floyd Mayweather, often highlighting his legendary status in the boxing world. Smith frequently praises Mayweather's flawless record, emphasizing his incredible discipline, defensive mastery, and unmatched technical skill. In Smith's view, Mayweather wasn't just a boxer. He was a strategist who entered the ring not just to win, but to ensure he never lost. What sets Mayweather apart, according to Smith, is the way he controlled every moment of a fight. His intelligence, timing, and ring IQ allowed him to outthink and outmaneuver opponents, turning each bout into a calculated performance of precision and control. Smith believes that Mayweather's brilliance lies not only in the numbers, but in how he dominated without taking unnecessary risks. Time and again, Smith points to Mayweather as the gold standard in boxing, a fighter who reshaped the sport with his methodical approach and ability to dictate the pace. To Smith, Floyd's greatness is not up for debate. It's a level of excellence that continues to inspire and challenge future generations of fighters. Mayweather's legacy, in Smith's eyes, is a masterclass in how to win, and how to never let defeat become an option.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much, and literally walked in the ring and said, I'm gonna embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
After Floyd Mayweather transitioned to exhibition matches following his retirement, the admiration that once surrounded his name began to fade. His highly publicized return to the ring, most notably his bout against YouTuber-turned-boxer Logan Paul, sparked widespread criticism. Among the most outspoken critics was StephenASmith, who didn't hold back in expressing his disappointment. Smith argued that the fight had little to no competitive value, calling it a spectacle rather than a serious boxing event. He believed that stepping into the ring with an inexperienced, non-professional opponent like Paul did nothing to enhance Mayweather's legacy. In fact, it detracted from it. For someone who had spent years cementing a reputation as one of the greatest fighters in history, this move felt more like a cash grab than a continuation of greatness. To Smith, the bout lacked the intensity, danger, and stakes that had once defined Mayweather's career. It wasn't about proving anything in the ring. It was about profit. The shift toward entertainment over athletic challenge left many, including Smith, questioning whether Mayweather was risking his impeccable legacy for short-term financial gain. In Smith's eyes, while Mayweather's name will always be attached to boxing excellence, his post-retirement choices have complicated the story of his greatness.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history. He's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
StephenASmith didn't hold back when it came to critiquing Floyd Mayweather's continued involvement in exhibition matches. His criticism wasn't limited to the high-profile Logan Paul fight. Smith consistently expressed concern about the direction Mayweather's post-retirement career had taken. While he gave a pass to the Conor McGregor bout, acknowledging McGregor's combat sports background and the spectacle it created, he drew a firm line when it came to Mayweather's subsequent exhibitions, and Smith's eyes. These fights lacked competitive value and appeared to be driven purely by financial motives. He argued that Mayweather, once known for facing elite opponents and thriving under pressure, was now picking low-risk matchups with little at stake. This, Smith believed, undermined the legacy Floyd had built over decades of dominance in the ring. Smith emphasized that Mayweather's legendary reputation, once defined by discipline, technical mastery, and an undefeated record, was at risk of being overshadowed by these money grabs. The issue, as Smith saw it, wasn't just about the fights themselves, but about what they represented: a shift from greatness to opportunism. According to Smith, fans no longer viewed Mayweather as the fierce competitor who reigned supreme in boxing, but as a celebrity leveraging his name for easy paydays. This transformation, he warned, could erode the public's respect for a career that had once been nearly untouchable. In the end, Smith's message was clear. By chasing money over meaningful competition, Mayweather was endangering the very legacy that had made him an icon.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. It's not even close. This isn't like, it's pretty much, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big it draws, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.